Magazine's warm-up here at the Club Championships 2011 in Sarasota, Florida. I'm with our Open Division reporters Tyler Kinley, Ian Toner, and Zach Smith to talk about Day 2, Friday, what our games are going to look like. So we have our power pools and lower pools set. What are some of the games that you guys are excited about that you think are going to be significant tomorrow?
Well, we kind of all agree that one of the best games to watch tomorrow morning is going to be Ring of Fire versus GOAT. Ring of Fire enters power pools with 1 win. GOAT enters with 1 loss. It's for placement's sake. This is a really big game, and also just to see how GOAT and Ring of Fire. I don't think they've faced each other this year. Just to see how those two teams match up and play that game out. I think it's gonna be very, very interesting.
I think if you slide over from Pool E to Pool F, the interesting matchup at 9:30 tomorrow is Ironside and Chain Lightning. Ironside coming off what you can argue is one of their hottest Thursdays to date, and Chain Lightning needs to rebound and lick its wounds from the double wide beatdown. I think it's going to be really interesting to see what kind of adjustments Chain makes offensively, because their offense was definitely what failed them against double wide, and I just think that's the game to watch in the first round. Tyler, what do you have your eye on?
Looking at Pool E, both Machine and GOAT are coming with 0-1. Machine's facing Revolver that first round. I think we'd agree that we'd probably bet our money in Revolver, and to be honest, I'd be interested in seeing how Machine attacks Revolver. That's a game where if you go down 8-4 at half, you really got to question how hard you play it and the style of play you play, knowing that if you put everything into that loss, you then have to play GOAT. If you lose that game, you're in a pre-quarters game, and you might not even make quarters. So it'll be interesting to see what they do there. I fully agree, the Ironside Chain game, that's going to be really interesting, and I think it's going to be one of Ironside's first tests, having not really seen them tested yet. It could be the first one that says, they go down, what's their heart like? How do they respond?
Absolutely.
In the lower pools, you guys mentioned Pool H. You find really interesting, Zach.
I think Pool H, which is Tenacity, Madison Club, Oakland, and Sub-Zero. Comparatively to Pool G, Pool H doesn't have that one team that's just completely better than the rest. I think that while the team that comes out of there might lose in pre-quarters, I think making pre-quarters would be a big step for any of those programs. And, I think that whole pool is just going to be an absolute bloodbath because they're all, around the same level, and I think they're all young and they're fiery, and I think it's going to be a great battle.
And those first 2 matchups in that first round are Tenazi and Oakland and Madison Club and Sub-Zero, a nice rematch of Central Regionals.
It's true. So any quick expectations?
Ooh, that's tough. I think in terms of a team coming from pre-quarters and going to quarters, Bravo, Southpaw, and Furious are all going to be playing their tails off to get there in Pool G. My expectation is that if you do see a team that's going to break through from that pre-quarters and upset one of the Pool E or Pool F teams, it's going to be someone from that pool. So that's the pool to watch for a future upset, whoever comes out of that. The rest, Pool F is just going to be great to watch. That's Ironside, Double Wide, Chain, and Truck Stop. That's just going to be a treat.
It'll be a treat. It'll be great. Frisbee, I would be surprised to see it not stay as seeded with Ironside 1, Double Wide 2, Chain 3, and Truck Stop 4. I think Truck Stop's going to have to be playing for their lives in pre-quarters tomorrow afternoon.
You don't think Ironside could be taken by Double Wide?
My predictions have been absolutely abysmal so far. I'll say Double Wide can do it. Okay, I'm going to revise that.
I'm going to say Double Wide will do it.
Zach, you were
okay.
Thinking that Double Wide is looking strong. You think they're strong enough to take down Ironside?
I do think that, but I also like to disagree. So I'm going to say that Ironside's going to hold seed.
Nope, Double Wide's going to do it. Expect wind, and Double Wide's going to do it.
Ironside was working on their zone today, so they might be able to pull it out.
We'll see how everything plays out Friday during the power and lower pools. Thanks to our Open Division reporters, Tyler Kinley, Ian Toner, and Zach Smith. We'll see you more. This was Sky Magazine's Warm Up.